entire HVAC system. From there, all the way, I guess it starts there. Top of the line, train system, XR. What I'm gonna do is, again, just like you're with me, so you're thinking about buying a new construction home and you get all these fears and worries about, did I choose the right builder? Am I paying the right price? Or even, did I pick the right neighborhood? That's what I'm going to show you right now. We're going to start from the model home, and we're going to go through an inventory home that's already built, ready to move in. And I'm just going to take you along with me on a tour as your realtor, your new construction realtor, and just to kind of see what it's actually like to go through looking at model homes, talking to the sales agent. To get started, you're going to need a new construction realtor, an experienced, that's the big key word, experienced new construction realtor that's looking after your best interest, that knows the ins and outs of new construction, and the neighborhoods. Is this a good builder? Am I paying the right price? You're going to need someone on your side looking after your best interests, someone just like me. It's James Potenza, your Houston new home realtor. I do this for all my clients that are looking to buy across town or relocate to the Houston area, looking after your best interest and help educating you throughout the entire home buying process. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to walk right into the model home, and I'm just going to take you with me, and then we'll drive over to one of the inventory homes and just kind of see what it's like. And at the very end of my video, I've got a real valuable resource that you're going to want to definitely look up. It's I'll have a little QR code at the end. You can go to that web page, and it actually has a link to a new home buying book. It's 160 plus pages of how to buy a new construction home. So stay tuned to the end of the video, but let's go take a model home tour, and then we're going to go look at one of the inventory homes. Let's go. All right, so we just pulled up to the Highland Homes in Meridiana, Manville, Texas. And yep, it's windy out here, but hopefully you can hear me. And this is the 50-foot section. And so we meet here, and we walk in together, and we kind of get started. We talk to the salesperson. I told you he's not here today, but we can definitely help you out. And there I am. And you'll be right behind me. All right, so we come on in. And by the way, this is a beautiful floor plan. But we start right here. Your sales guy, Jay, he would normally be there. We would meet him. He would ask some questions. Then we would sit here and talk about what kind of incentives they got. Today they got $15,000 to lower your interest rate. Here's their inventory homes. Here's their to-build prices. All the floor plans here. Yeah, so what we're going to do, and of course here's a map of their new section right there. So we're going to take that, and we're definitely going to take that. And there's the inventory sheet. And there is the to be built prices. And this is the Kingston. We're not going to go through completely of this, but we're just going to walk through a little bit. Isn't that cool? Media room. Yeah, these model homes, they really deck them out. They got everything. And again, we would have a conversation right here. We would talk about these, talk about what's inventory prices, what's available. Depends on if you want to build, right? Or if you want to look at ones that are quick move-ins. So I think that one's pretty much done. Silver Perch, $499. Yeah, so right under 500. So that's for a let's see, 21 square foot home. So we're going to look at that one. I think that's the only one that's actually done. So we would just grab the keys and just go take a look at it. Okay, we're pulling into the new section right now. And we're looking for 5806 Silver Perch. Gated, nice. Yep, I'm already seeing some nice Highland homes right now. You'll see this one right up here. I could tell it's a Highland home because of all the OSB on the outside. As they're framing it, we might take you through that. So what I do, as we're looking at these inventory homes, I'm going to show you why I like Highland homes so much. Yep, that's a Highland. Okay, 5806 Silver Perch, $499.9, 2621 square foot. It's the Brentwood. So here's the, excuse this construction, but there's a street view. Kind of hard to tell, but the good thing is that won't be very long until they're done, so you won't have to worry about that. You will have one being built over there. So let's go ahead and take a look. Ooh, it's definitely a construction site. All right, let's take it right to the kitchen. So what I'm going to do is, again, just like you're with me, this one's not 100% complete. But we're going to be looking at the, the 4-bed, the three bath, 2-car garage, available March. It's going to be ready probably, if you buy it now, usually takes about 30 days to close. It will be ready and it'll be perfect. You'll also want to get your inspections, or just one really, since it's already complete. I can refer one to you. There we go, a little light. I can refer a really good new construction inspection company, and they will check everything. Yeah, so what I was saying, you're going to want to get a third-party inspection. Even on a new construction home, even after it's complete, I will recommend a couple of companies to you, and they'll check everything, make sure everything is perfect. You'll also have a couple of walkthroughs with the builder to make sure that the inspection came out good, make sure that they fixed everything, and also a final walkthrough to make sure that everything is perfect before you sign off on it. And they'll give you a full new home orientation. Ooh, it got quiet in here. But because there's carpet. But yeah, you're going to definitely want to get an inspection. I'll be with you throughout all those. And let me just spin you back around. So quit talking. All right, let me back up here. So here's where we were. Let me back here. And sorry guys, if we're moving this camera too fast, you're right behind me, or you're just walking around. You walk through there, and I'm here if you need me. I'll point out anything I see that I like or don't like. So this is kind of cool. It's got this little area here for in between this bedroom and that bedroom. And this bedroom has a nice big window. Yeah, there's the front of your house. Closet. One thing I like about Highland homes, and a lot of home builders do this now, is you'll see 2 vents up on the ceilings in every single room, right? So what that one does, that blows the air out from the HVAC, heater, air conditioning, ventilation. That brings it back in. That's called a return. That goes back up into the system. So it helps balance the house. Every room has one of those returns. And it makes a super efficient, super balanced HVAC system. So I guess we'll call this bedroom number 2. Oh, there's your realtor. You're standing behind me. Turn some lights on. Yeah, they're still working on the electric. There's your tub. Nice tile. Matches the same tile floor. There we go. That should be a vent. Yep, it is. Okay, so we're back at the front of the house. There's coat closet. Nice entryway. So we were already in there. So you had 2 front bedrooms. And I do like this floor. Nice. Nice neutral color. Laundry room. And this would be the guest bathroom. And we also have a bedroom right over there. But yeah, nicely done. Inventory home. They picked out a lot of stuff. Huh, I've never seen one of these. Check that out. Cool. I like it. I guess they kind of had to put that there because a swinging door might not, I don't know, it could have worked. But a lot of times they'll have a bathtub and a stand-up shower. That's just a stand-up shower. That's kind of cool for a second, or I guess the guest bathroom. But also this bedroom here probably relates to that bathroom over there. So this is kind of like, see how quiet it gets in here with the carpet. So that's kind of like a mother-in-law or father-in-law quarters right here. And then they got their own stand-up shower and bathroom. Keep them separate from the house. Let's go ahead and walk in the garage real quick. Beep, beep, beep. So what these are, since we're on the Gulf Coast, they're required by code to give you these. They number all of these. They're to cover up our windows if we have a high wind situation coming up, or hurricane or whatever. They have these labeled to where you just clip them on to each window to completely seal up your house. And they give you all of those. And that's not cheap. That's a lot of plywood. The only thing is you have to find a place to store them. So what I always recommend my clients, and I would do the same thing, is get a small storage building out in the backyard, just right above the fence line. You'll have to get it approved by the HOA, which is typically not a problem. Gives you a place to put that, your lawnmowers, your lawn equipment, fertilizers, whatever. Get all that stuff out of the garage so you can park your cars in here. You guys having fun yet? Give me a thumbs up if you are. Here's your sprinkler system. And when you go through your orientation with the construction manager, again, you'll have 2 of them. Actually, the first one will be kind of just to check the inspection report. So you'll get your inspection before the first walkthrough with your construction manager. And the first walkthrough with your construction manager, you will go over that inspection report, and then by the time you do your final walkthrough, he will have fixed all that stuff. Here's your breaker box. I love that they put surge protectors in all of these homes. I actually had a lightning strike my house. I don't have a surge protector, and it cost a lot of money because it damaged a lot of electronics. Tankless water heater, very good. You'll never run out of hot water. And guys, this might be a long video, but hey, we're walking through the home. These garage doors, this is by code also, they have to have these extra braces right here. There, one there. Windstorm rating. And extra paint, they probably are just storing that here. But anyway, the bricks there, extra brick. And while we're here, I always go up in the attic with my clients. There's so much stuff up here that not a lot of people know about that you should. So they'll kind of tidy this up a little bit. That's extra carpet. They'll roll it up. but I can stay up here for hours looking at this stuff. This is your entire HVAC system. From there, all the way, I guess it starts there. So what I think Highland's doing now, this is its own little air conditioning system, kind of. It's a dehumidifier, right? So it has its own safety pan, drain pan, and there's the drain line because you're getting rid of the humidity out of the house. That'll run without that running, or your air conditioner's over there. So on those days where it's not hot or it's not cold, but it's just humid outside, and trust me, we get that here, that'll run just to get the humidity out of the air. You know, you want about 50% humidity in your house. That way you don't have to run the whole air conditioning system. Saves you energy. And since I'm holding the phone, I'm not going to risk walking over there, but I would walk over there with you. So that's a media filter that pulls out, and that's in line with the airflow. You change those every 6 months. From there to there is your furnace and your gas line. And right behind that, you'll see another pan right there, just like that was over here. That's a safety pan. You'll see some drain lines, some refrigerant lines. That's your evaporator coil. And those are refrigerant lines. Yeah, they're actually going right up there, right there. That goes out to the condenser or compressor outside. We'll look at that. So yeah, and that's just the HVAC. Here's above your garage. They don't insulate it because it's garage, right? But don't tell the builder this, but after you move in, you can put, actually, don't tell anybody I told you this, but a lot of people put plywood right there, or OSB, nail it onto those joists, and you can walk on it and store a lot of stuff above your garage. Just don't put candles up here. Ask me how I know. So I'm going to pause you, and I'm going to walk back downstairs. Oh, sorry, I was going to show you one more thing. So this is still the HVAC system. I mean, all these is all air conditioning, ventilation, heating. This is the little fresh air intake box, right? It's plugged in. So it's electronic. Basically, it's just a fan in there with some thermal controls. Here's the control line. That goes to the system, goes to the system computer, which is, can't see it. Usually they have a separate Honeywell system or Honeywell computer that'll control that. But on a timer or when the system needs it, it brings in fresh air because these homes are so sealed. It's you hate to recirculate the exact same air all the time. So it brings in fresh air periodically. And I think you can set the computer when that happens. Okay, let me take you downstairs. Okay. So back inside. Front. More of the kitchen. I like the different colors in the cabinets, natural and then painted. This is a really nice floor plan. Refrigerator. Here's your walk-in pantry. Man, I wish I had one of these in my house. And you can label everything. You'll never lose anything in there. There's your stove. They'll put a vent hood up here. You always want to have it vent outside. Older homes, they had that recirculation thing that never really worked, especially if you're cooking fish or whatever. It just never gets out of the house, but you got one of those, and they'll have a vent right here with a light. It'll just suck it right out. Nice. I think that's by code. In fact, I know it is by code if you have a gas range. And here's your electric double oven or microwave. Nice. Countertops, I believe those are going to be quartz. And keep in mind, we're still working. This will be ready. All right. So here's kind of the main living area. I'll spin you around here completely. It's just like you're walking around. Backyard, covered patio. Got to have a covered patio. If you are building a home and they have an option to extend the covered patio, do it and get you a gas stub out so you can put your gas cooking. You can use anything you want, but you definitely want that if you're going to be cooking on a gas grill. That way you'll never run out of propane. This is a nice, I guess you would call this a study. And again, that's return, that's supply. That's what they call those. So one in every, or two in every room, one of each in every room. We'll circulate the air. Oh, working on something. What is that? Oh, cool. This is cool. I'm glad I actually was able to see this. So right behind here, that's OSB. And Highland puts so many of these shear walls in. And that's a big anchor right there. I don't know, they might be checking that anchor. But anyway, they'll patch that up and make it look like it never happened. These guys are good. All right, nice living area. They'll put the floor plug there, I think. Yeah, they got electric floor plug. There's where your TV would go. So I forgot what floor plan this was. It's the Brentwood, yeah, $499.99. Just because it has that price, you're going to give me a call, talk to me, and we'll basically just make them an offer. Make them an offer below that. That's where I come in. I get you the best deal. Especially with Highland. I have a great working relationship with them right now. There's a linen closet. And here is the owner's suite. Nice. I love curved windows. And guys, if this home is something that you're looking to get, or if maybe you are looking for a home like this and you don't know anything about Highland Homes, or you might not know anything about Meridiana, meet me out here and we can walk through this. We could talk to Jay. He's a sales guy, the sales master. He's really good at giving good information. There's a standalone tub. And if you like everything in a home like this, here, I'm going to spin you around. Yeah. So if you like everything that they include in an inventory home, all the things, actually put some nice things in this one, and you like the floor plan, and you like the lot, and of course you like the neighborhood, always buy an inventory home if time allows, and you don't want to go through the whole build process, and you don't want to go through the design center. Sometimes that can be very overwhelming. With an inventory home, you're always going to get a much better price than if you were to build this from the ground up. So that's, I don't know, what are we on tip number 5? Let me spin back around. There's your toilet, closet. I think that's your fresh air intake from upstairs, I think. I think we're about done. There's a major return. And again, there's no filters in these, right? Remember that big media filter that was up there? That's the only filter you have. So it has a big return in here and then one supply there. Nice, nice, nice. All right, let's just go back outside. It's gonna be noisy, but hopefully you guys can hear me okay. So there's your gas stub out for your gas grill. Some people will put water lines there. Got a little fix them up brick to do. Not a problem. Nice windows. And these pegs right here, that works together with the plywood that was in the garage. Remember, those plywood things are numbered, and then you just basically pull that off and screw them on. They make it super easy. Good sized backyard. Let's show you the back. Nice. Yeah, so they just put the roof on, I mean, not too long ago, not too long ago. I see some shingles that are lifted up a little bit. That's actually normal because it hasn't got hot enough out here. Hopefully you can hear me. It hasn't got hot enough out here for them to kind of not melt, but to get pliable. So well, they'll lay down. But trust me, that's fine. Also, one thing I would ask, even at this point, there's a couple things, and I might have to tell you when we get back inside, but let's keep walking around. Might be able to tell you here. Sprinkler system. Ooh, I like this. They put a drainage system. They used to call them French drains, but they're really not French. They're just a drainage system. And what I would have them do, but it gets the water out of the back of the house. And these are what's called swells. They change the elevation. So that's going to be the lowest spot right here. That's going to be almost as high as, that's going to be the highest spot against the back of the fence. And the same thing with the neighbors. So what they always want to do is have the water come down and not come up to the house, but come down and around. It's called a swell. And that swell goes right to that drain, but it also drains out that way. Nice. Just looking around the slab, making sure there's no defects. This is what's called a expansion joint for a reason, because they want it to expand. There's just caulking in there, right? And over time, your house is going to be moving side to side. You know, they actually do move a little bit, and that gives it a place to move a little bit without cracking any of the bricks. That's an old technology. They've been doing that for a long time. It really helps. Another expansion joint. That might be that fresh air intake right there that we were looking at. Might, if I think it's in the right spot. Looks about right. Anyway, there you are. Remember, you're right behind me. So I'm going to show you the air conditioner. And I like that Highland puts top of the line train system, XR, probably at least 16 SEER, probably a 4.5, maybe 5 ton for this size home. One system, but you know, that commercial, nothing runs as long as a train. Really good, really good. There's your outside service disconnect. Green stickers are good. That means the city came by, they inspected this, they inspected that. So everything's good with them. Down here you'll have sprinkler heads. Ooh, nice. And another drain. So since we're here, it's not too noisy. What I would ask for, and they a lot of times can do this even on an inventory home before you close, is get gutters all the way around. They give you gutters in the front, right? But continue that gutter all the way down. If the builder can't do it, you definitely want to get it later. You know, builders are always trying to make it as low cost as possible. And some people say, yeah, you don't need gutters, but I think you really do need gutters. And what they'll do is they will tie that gutter right into that drain system, and it'll go right out to the front of the house. I don't know if they could do that one because of the electrical box, because the gutter downspout would go kind of like that. I don't know. They might be able to tie it in somewhere, but ooh, nice day. So what I was saying is, at the end of this video, what I'm going to do is put a QR code right there, and it's going to be all the fears of buying a new construction home. It's a web page that I have. It'll have all the fears of buying a new construction home, and on that page, it'll have a link to download the. It's a free new home ebook. It's 160 something pages of how to buy a new construction home, and you're definitely going to want to get that. So thanks for watching, and like I said, you're going to need an experienced new construction realtor that knows new construction. So after this, what we would probably do, sorry, this is a long video. After this, what we would probably do is walk through a home in the framing stage and just show you the quality and craftsmanship of different home builders. And you're going to notice a big difference between Highland and some of the others. Go to my YouTube channel, look that up, look up Highland Homes, and you'll see some of the reviews I've done on Highland Homes in the framing stage, and you'll see the big difference. So 3 things: quality, craftsmanship kind of goes there. Customer service is a big deal about picking a new construction or new home builder. And number 4 is price. You know, what do you get for your money? So those actually 3.5 things are something that you definitely want to consider, and I'll be able to help you out throughout the whole process. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.